My name's Michael Kerr. The exhibition's in the John Hewitt Bar in Belfast. All these photographs are everyday flora and fauna in Northern Ireland. And the thing that interests me about them is that the small details, most of these things could be from another planet. Macro photography, it's a technical discipline of photography, kind of scientific in a way. A lot of guys who do macro photography become very obsessed with images being pin sharp from back to front. For me, macro photography, I like to use the technique to try and get a pretty image. I'm less so worried about the very cleanness of the image. I want something that looks really good to the eye and something that really draws people in. You know? I took up macro photography really as an exercise to be using all the manual functions on the camera. Modern cameras now, we get used to using semi-automatic settings for things, and it can make you a little bit lazy. So I took up the macro photography to make myself think about photography all the time. And after doing it for a wee while, I just fell in love with the images I was getting. I fell in love with the little insects and the little bits of flowers and things. My background, I suppose I'm sort of known for fashion pictures and known for portraiture more than anything else. I've been doing photography professionally now for I suppose 6 odd years. This is my first exhibition period. I've hummed and had about other exhibitions in the past, of exhibitions of portraits, and it just seemed like these macro pictures sort of came together as a body of work. And I think it works really, really well as an artistic medium. The thing with the wheelie bin, we call that matrix, because it sort of reminds me of the movie, the Matrix, the sort of the checkered-y thing, and the insect looks really displaced in it as well. So yeah, I like that one. There's one of a spider about to eat his dinner there. I hit him with a ring flash, so he really punches out, and I think he looks like a giant over there as well. He's and we call him Doom because there's a fly sort of hanging on the web, and you can see that the spider's going to go over and munch him. That flower is sort of a mistake. He's a little seed head, and I was photographing down in the grass, so I've been down on my belly, which is why the whole thing ends up sort of very green, blurry background. So that's basically grass in the background, and I was just sort of pointing the camera around the place trying to find something interesting, and I came upon this. I don't know what species. Again, this sort of belies the fact that I'm not a scientific macro photographer. I have no clue what species it is at all. I just think it looks great, you know. But this is another thing about macro photography, that because you're dealing with very, very tiny distances, so depth of field is getting down to, less than a centimetre, less than half a centimetre a lot of the time. So it does throw out everything out of focus. And another thing about the discipline of macro photography, a lot of the scientific guys rely on their insects being dead. They need them to be in the same place in order to take a series of shots of them to stack together to make a single image. But I very much rely on all my subjects being absolutely alive. So no, none of them. I tell a lie. One of them's the studio shot. The one of the chili pepper is done inside with studio flash. But other than that, everything's found as it is. So we run till the Saturday the 29th. It comes down the 30th. Hopefully we'll look at showing either this or something very like it, maybe in Derry, maybe somewhere else in Belfast in the not too distant future.